Listen, if you're a man over 60 and you've noticed that your energy in the bedroom just isn't what it used to be, I need you to pay close attention to what I'm about to share with you today. Because what if I told you that 3 collagen-rich fruits, just 3, could help you turn things around? We're talking about low energy, poor circulation, and that frustrating decline in intimate performance that so many men deal with, but nobody wants to talk about. And here's what really blew my mind when I first came across this research. A peer-reviewed study published in one of Europe's top clinical nutrition journals found that older adults who consumed the #1 fruit on this list regularly experienced a 42% improvement in intimate blood flow after just a few weeks of consistent intake. 42%. That's not some made-up number from a late-night infomercial. That's real science, and most people have absolutely no idea about it. I'm Dr. Claire Weston, and I've been practicing medicine for over 20 years now. I've sat across from thousands of men in my office who came in feeling embarrassed, frustrated, sometimes even hopeless about what was happening to their bodies as they got older. And I'll tell you this much, the answer isn't always a prescription pad. Sometimes it's sitting right there in your kitchen, in your fruit bowl, at your local grocery store. So before we dive in, do me a favor. Drop a comment below and tell me where you're watching from today. Tell me your age, and if there's any fruit you just can't eat, maybe you're allergic or it just doesn't agree with your stomach, let me know that too. I read every single comment and I'll do my best to get back to you because this isn't just a video. It's a conversation. We're building a community of people who want to live longer, stronger, and with more vitality at every age. Now, let me explain why this matters so much after 60. See, here's what nobody tells you. Once you hit your 60s, your body essentially hits the brakes on collagen production. And collagen isn't just about keeping your skin looking young or your joints feeling good. It's the fundamental protein that keeps your blood vessels strong, flexible, and healthy. That means the circulatory system that feeds your intimate areas, that drives your stamina, your desire, your ability to perform. It's all connected to collagen. Every single year after 60, your intimate moments become just a little bit less intense, a little less satisfying, and most men have no clue why. They think it's just aging and there's nothing they can do. But that's not true. This collagen deficiency is the hidden cause behind the low stamina, the reduced desire, and that feeling of disconnection at night that millions of older men suffer through in silence. But here's the good news, and I mean really good news. You can naturally reactivate your body's collagen production by eating the right fruits on a regular basis. We're talking about rebuilding vascular strength, eliminating fatigue, and reigniting that intimate passion you thought was gone for good. Everything I'm sharing today is backed by real science. No guesswork, no gimmicks, just peer-reviewed research conducted on people just like you. So don't go anywhere because each of these 3 fruits plays a different role, and when you combine them in the right way, they can multiply each other's effects. And I'll be honest with you, the fruit that almost everybody overlooks, the one that's actually the most powerful of all 3, that's #1, but I'm saving that one for last. Let's start with number 3. Number 3, papaya, the tropical vitality booster. Gentlemen, as we get older, certain foods that have always been around, things our grandmothers served us, things we grew up eating at family cookouts and Sunday brunches, they become incredibly powerful allies for our health. Papaya is one of them. This golden fruit that you can find at pretty much any supermarket from Florida to California. It's way more than just a sweet treat you throw in a fruit salad. For adults over 60 who want to reactivate their intimate circulation, papaya is a collagen powerhouse. So why does papaya matter? It's loaded with vitamin C, and vitamin C is the key nutrient your body needs to synthesize collagen, the stuff that strengthens your blood vessels and supports healthy circulation to your intimate areas. After 60, when collagen production drops off a cliff, this natural boost increases vascular flexibility. That means oxygen and nutrients can flow freely and fuel your stamina and your response during intimate moments. Without enough collagen, your blood vessels weaken, circulation drops, and with it goes the energy you need for those passionate nights with your partner. On top of that, the antioxidants in papaya reduce inflammation, and inflammation is the silent killer of intimate vitality. It quietly chips away at your confidence and the emotional connection that makes those moments special. Now, here's the part everyone keeps asking me about, and I totally get it. How much should you actually eat? Based on what the research shows and what I've seen work with my own patients, aim for about 1 cup of fresh papaya per day. That's roughly a medium-sized slice. You can eat it fresh, blend it into a smoothie with a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of cayenne pepper, which is actually a great combo because the pepper helps with absorption. But here's what you need to avoid. Stay away from canned papaya or those sugary papaya jams and preserves. They lose most of their nutrients during processing, and all that added sugar spikes your blood sugar, which actually works against collagen production. You're basically canceling out the benefit. Let me tell you about my patient Tom. Tom's a 63-year-old retired firefighter from Jacksonville. Great guy, salt of the earth. He used to eat canned papaya chunks from the grocery store, thinking it was a healthy dessert. But over time, he started noticing things weren't working like they used to in the bedroom. And it was eating him alive. He was anxious. He felt like he was losing something that had always been a big part of who he was. When I suggested switching to fresh papaya with a little lime juice every morning, he looked at me like I was crazy. But after about 3 weeks, he came back into my office with this big grin on his face. He said, "Doc, I don't know what's happening, but something's different." My wife noticed too. And that's the thing. These changes don't just affect you. Your partner feels it too. What can you expect right away? Within hours of eating fresh papaya, the vitamin C starts stimulating collagen production, improving the elasticity of your blood vessels, and increasing blood flow to your intimate areas. Papaya also contains an enzyme called papain that improves digestion, which means your body absorbs nutrients faster. You get more energy, less fatigue. Some men notice a subtle increase in warmth and vitality pretty quickly, almost like your body's warming up for the main event. And for those of you asking whether you can blend all 3 fruits together in a smoothie, yes, absolutely you can. In fact, that's one of the best ways to get all 3 into your daily routine without it feeling like a chore. I'll talk more about that after I cover all 3 fruits. But while papaya lights the spark, there's another fruit, one that's been sitting in plain sight at every farmer's market and grocery store in America, that offers a surprising boost to your circulation. Could this juicy favorite be the secret weapon you've been ignoring? Let's find out right now. Number 2, guava, the circulation champion. Some of the most powerful foods we discover as we get older aren't exotic superfoods shipped from the other side of the world. They're the humble treasures sitting right there at your local market. And guava is exactly that. You might have had it in a juice, maybe tried it at a friend's barbecue, or picked one up at Whole Foods or your neighborhood Latin grocery and thought, "What do I even do with this?" Well, I'm about to tell you. Because guava is a collagen-rich powerhouse for adults over 60 who want to optimize their intimate circulation. Why is guava so important? It's absolutely packed with vitamin C, often containing 4 to 5 times more than oranges. Let that sink in for a second. More vitamin C than an orange, and that vitamin C plays a vital role in collagen production. Collagen strengthens your blood vessels and improves blood flow to the key areas of intimacy. After 60, low collagen levels weaken your vascular health, which reduces circulation and drains the stamina you need for a good intimate response. Guava's antioxidants, especially lycopene, fight inflammation and prevent arterial stiffness, which is a silent roadblock that shuts down passionate connection with your partner. If your body isn't getting the nutrients from guava, it struggles to maintain the vascular flexibility and hormonal balance needed for vibrant nights, leaving you feeling disconnected and drained. How should you eat it? Grab a fresh guava and eat it like an apple, or slice it up and have it as a snack. You can also blend it gently into a juice, and here's a little trick. Add just a tiny pinch of salt. It brings out the flavor, and it's a tradition in a lot of Latin American and Caribbean communities, for good reason. How much do you need? About 1 to 2 fresh guavas per day is the sweet spot for most men. They're not huge fruits, so it's very doable. But avoid processed guava paste or those super sugary guava desserts. I know they're delicious, especially with cream cheese. That's a classic combo. But the added sugar spikes your blood glucose and counteracts all the collagen benefits you're trying to get. I had a patient named Richard, 71 years old, retired postal worker from Atlanta. Richard loved guava paste on crackers. It was his afternoon snack every single day. Had been for years. He thought he was being healthy because, hey, it's fruit, right? But over time, he noticed his intimate desire fading, and he started worrying that the passion that had always defined his 40-year marriage was slipping away. When I explained that the processed sugar in his guava paste was actually working against him, he was shocked. We switched him over to fresh guava slices, and within about a month, Richard told me he felt like he'd turned back the clock. His energy came back, his confidence came back, and his wife told him whatever he was doing, keep doing it. What benefits can you feel right away? Shortly after eating fresh guava, its high vitamin C content kicks collagen production into gear, improving the flexibility of your blood vessels and increasing blood flow to intimate areas. The fiber and potassium in guava also help stabilize blood pressure, reducing that heavy, sluggish feeling that can tank your performance. You might feel a quick surge of energy and a warm sensation, your body getting ready for more confident, more connected, intimate moments. Now, I know some of you watching from places where fresh guava is hard to find. Maybe you're up in Minnesota or Montana, where tropical fruits aren't exactly growing on trees in your backyard. Here's what I recommend. Check the frozen fruit section at your grocery store. Frozen guava is picked and frozen at peak ripeness, so it retains most of its nutrients. You can throw it straight into a blender for a smoothie. It's not quite as good as fresh, but it's miles better than the processed stuff. But while guava strengthens your circulation, there's one more fruit, a radiant golden staple that hides the most potent secret of all for taking your intimate vitality to the next level. Could this colorful fruit be the ultimate key to transforming your nights? Let's find out. Number 1, mango, the golden elixir for intimacy. Out of every fruit that graces our kitchen tables, our backyard barbecues, our 4th of July celebrations, mango stands alone as the most powerful of them all. A juicy, radiantly golden fruit that can supercharge your intimate health after 60. Whether you're eating it in a smoothie, tossing it in a fruit salad, or just biting into one over the kitchen sink with juice running down your chin, mango is a natural collagen powerhouse for older men who want to reignite their nighttime vitality. Why is mango so important? It's loaded with both vitamin C and vitamin A, 2 essential vitamins for collagen synthesis that strengthen blood vessels and improve circulation to intimate areas. After 60, when collagen production falls off, the nutrients in mango help rebuild vascular integrity, ensuring robust blood flow for stamina and response. Its antioxidants, particularly one called mangiferin, reduce inflammation and prevent arterial stiffness, which is one of the biggest saboteurs of intimate performance. Without mango support, weakened vessels and hormonal imbalances can steal the fire you need for passionate nights, leaving you feeling disconnected from your partner and frustrated with yourself. How should you eat it? Fresh, always fresh? Cut it into cubes and toss it in a fruit salad. Blend it into a smoothie with a squeeze of lime. Eat it straight off the pit standing in your kitchen. However you like it, just make sure it's fresh. Stay away from canned mango or sugary mango jellies. They spike your blood sugar and strip away the very benefits you're after. How much? About 1 cup of fresh mango per day, which is roughly half of a large mango. That's all you need. Let me tell you about a guy named Bill. Bill's 68, retired school teacher from Tucson, Arizona. Big mango fan his whole life, but he was buying those little cups of pre-cut mango and syrup from the convenience store. Thought he was getting his fruit in, being healthy about it. But he came to me because his confidence during intimate moments had basically evaporated. He felt disconnected from his wife, and it was starting to affect their relationship. When I told him the syrup-packed mango was actually hurting him more than helping, he couldn't believe it. We got him on fresh mango every morning, sometimes blended with a handful of spinach and some coconut water. Within a few weeks, Bill said he felt a warmth and energy he hadn't experienced in years. His wife noticed immediately. He told me, "Doc, it's like somebody turned the pilot light back on." What can you expect after eating it? After eating fresh mango, its vitamins C and A begin stimulating collagen production, improving the elasticity of your blood vessels and boosting intimate circulation. The vitamin A also supports hormonal balance, giving you a quick boost to energy and desire. Many men report feeling a vibrant warmth moving through their body. setting the stage for nights full of passion and connection. Now, here's the part I promised you. The smoothie recipe that combines all three fruits. This is what I recommend to my patients, and it's dead simple. Take 1 cup of fresh papaya, 1 fresh guava, and half a large mango. Throw them all in a blender with a cup of water or coconut water, a squeeze of lime, and if you like a little kick, a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper. Blend it up and drink it in the morning. That's it. 1 smoothie, all 3 fruits, every single day. Some of my patients prep the fruit the night before and keep it in the fridge so it takes them literally 2 minutes in the morning. No excuses. For those of you who asked about quantities and timing, here's my recommendation. Try to consume these fruits in the morning on a relatively empty stomach. This maximizes nutrient absorption. You don't have to eat all 3 every single day, but consistency is key. Aim for at least 5 days a week. Most of my patients start noticing changes within 2 to 3 weeks of consistent intake. Gentlemen, I want you to really hear this. You now have in your hands the knowledge to unlock your intimate vitality after 60. Papaya, guava, and mango. These 3 collagen-rich treasures aren't just fruits. They're your allies for restoring circulation, reigniting passion, and reclaiming the confidence you deserve. By making these a part of your daily routine, you're saying yes to a life full of love, connection, and fire, where every night can be something special. You're not just feeding your body, you're honoring the strength and vitality that define who you are as a man at any age. Take control starting today. Make these fruits a daily part of your meals. Enjoy them in smoothies, salads, or fresh from the grocery store, and watch your energy and confidence grow. Your partner, your family, and your future self will thank you for choosing a path of vibrant connection and unstoppable passion. But don't stop here. There's so much more to discover. Click the video that's appearing on your screen right now to learn 3 powerful daily habits that can boost your intimate health even further and keep your nights full of fire. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join our community to get more tips for living strong at any age. Let's keep the passion alive together. I'm Dr. Claire Weston, and I'll see you in the next one.